What's up, y'all? It's Nick. I just want to make this quick video talking about how important it is to be able to manage your time. With Wake Up Now, we always talk about making money, saving money, managing your money. But really, what that really means is making time, saving time, and managing your time. The time freedom is the biggest thing that I get out of Wake Up Now. It gives me the ability to literally do what I want. Yeah, I have to work. Everyone has to work. But when my work is literally the choices that I make to do, the things that I choose on a daily basis. Let's say I want to go somewhere and pass out flyers. Well, I can do that. I don't have to be restricted by, well, I have to be in this building from a certain time period to another time period, and that is going to determine when I get paid. No, with your own business, you literally get to choose when you want to work, when you want to get paid. The time freedom. So if I'm not a morning person, I don't have to work in the morning. If I don't want to wake up before 10 a.m., I don't have to do that. If I want to stay up till 10 a.m., I can do that. But it all depends. It's all up to me. It's freedom. It's freedom. It's something that we take for granted. When you have a day off, think about how amazing that is. One day off a week is amazing to you. Saturday and Sunday, everyone loves it. 2 days off a week. You get 2 whole days off a week where you don't have to focus on making money. But the thing with working from home and being your own boss is that why stop? Why stop on Friday? If you enjoy your job, it's not work anymore. But if you get paid for it, it's still work. So there's obviously conflicting issues, but really, what's conflicting about it? The confliction now is your time has to be spent somewhere. You have to leave your house, you have to go somewhere, you have to spend time there doing work for someone else, or else you don't get paid. And if you don't get paid, we all know what happens there. You don't have a house, you can't eat. So obviously this goes back to the fact that you have to work. But how valuable is each of your hours? If you only work 40 hours a week, even if you get paid $10 an hour for 40 hours a week, what about the other hours? You don't get paid for the rest of the time. You only get paid for 40 hours. If you're on salary, the more hours you work, the less money you make per hour. So if you're on salary and you're salaried at 40 hours a week and you work 50 hours a week, you still get paid for 40 hours. And I guarantee if you're on salary, you're not working less than 40 hours. If you are you hiring? No, you're not. Because those jobs only exist in fantasy land. But owning your own business from home, very possible. I know plenty of people that own their own landscaping company. They own their own dog walking company, dog sitting. There's gardeners. There's just hundreds and hundreds of things you can do from home. But most people never do it because they don't have the savings or the capital saved up to be able to start a business from home, because like we all know, you have to pay bills every single month. And if you stop working, well, you can't still pay bills. So in order to have enough revenue to generate income enough to open a business, it takes a long time. It really does. Believe me, I've been trying for years. I want to own my own restaurant. That's the ultimate goal. But waiting tables, bartending, working minimum wage somewhere, that's never going to get me to where I want to be. It will. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking the hustle. It's a proven system. It's worked for years and years and years. But it's getting harder and harder to work within this system. So if a new system were to come about that made some sense, if not more sense than the old system, wouldn't it make sense to look into it? There's a reason that we have the iPhone 5 now, not the iPhone 1. Things get better with time. There's a reason we used to have a horse and buggy, and now we have cars that have 500 horsepower in them. Imagine telling the first person who bought a Model T that their car sucked because you could get a Porsche 911 twin turbo engine. Imagine telling Steve Jobs about the iPhone 6. Well, that's not fair. He knows about that. But imagine telling Steve Jobs about the iPhone 8 when it comes out. It would blow his mind. It just doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you Look at a new system, especially a proven system, especially a system where people are retiring early. And when I say retire, I don't mean you're set for life. When I say retire, I mean living a retired lifestyle. Think about what people do when they're retired. They go on vacation. They play golf. They wake up when they want. They do what they want. It's a retired lifestyle. And that's what we promote. We promote the ability to do that. If you were to make $2,500 a month through Wake Up Now, would you be clocking in somewhere else? No, I know you wouldn't. I don't even know why I asked that question. I mean, $2,500 a month, that's more than a lot of people make. Students in debt, 1 year out of college, if they make $2,500 a month, you're poor. I mean, let's just be real. How much student loans are you paying? How much rent are you paying? How much is your cell phone bill? How much is electricity? Even if you live at home, how much does it cost to eat? How much does it cost to drive everywhere? How much does it cost to buy new clothes? These things add up. America is the most taxed country in the world. And I don't just mean income tax, I mean sales tax. Think about it, everywhere you go, you have to pay for sales tax. I mean, with the exception of a couple states, you have to pay for sales tax. So wouldn't it be nice if everything you bought could be tax deductible? Think about that. If 7% of the money you spent, if you could write that off on your taxes and get a portion of it back, why wouldn't you?